Welcome, Side Snake Cave, day 2. I'm hoping we can really get a lot opened up today because I have extra people coming. 6 people digging today, I'm pretty sure, which should mean we can get a lot more done if we can fit 6 people in there. Trail building stuff. We have been actually working on building trails a lot on different spots at the resort. We have one really cool one I'm going to show you later. It's nearly a mile long, goes through a really pretty valley on the property and goes right past the opening of the water cave. So that's cool. And that one will be the first one that's like open to guests. It's over near the Air BNB. So it'll be like a perfect place where you stay at Airbnb. You have a nice hiking trail. So almost done with that one. It'll be open. And then we're on the other side of the resort property right now. Goes down to Side Snake Cave. And so we've been, as you can see, trimming trees, making this nice little path down here through the trees and a really easy hikeable trail where you don't have to duck under stuff or crawl or get lost. It's gonna be all nice and marked out. It's gonna be perfect. And the most perfect part about it is you'll be able to go into Side Snake Cave, which is gonna be the most perfect cave in the world. Hopefully. Oops, roll my ankle. Okay, we need to work on that on the trail. So my goal with these caves is to find one, wow, this trail looks way better already, is to find one that you guys can go in. Find one that is safe and cool, and we don't have to have like a waiver sign to get in it. Like all of our other caves, they're waiver caves. They're sketchy, and dude, this trail's freaking legit. I hadn't seen it yet since he's been working on it. It's great. All the other caves are sketchy, and you could get hurt or lost or drown or fall, or a rock could come down and hit you in the head. Side Snake Cave, my hope is that it is just an easy to get into cave that you can take your 3-year-old in. You can take your grandpa in. It'll be fine and safe, and he won't break his hip in there, or a rock won't fall from a million miles away and hit him. That's the goal with Side Snake Cave. This is where the trail gets a little more narrow, still needs work here, trying to just level it out. But as you can see, like right here, all those rocks were not there. So those have been moved down there to make a little path you can just easily walk on with no hands. And the goal is just to build it up better and better. So you get down here in this little river valley. What the heck is, oh, he made an elevator. A little bucket lift, looks like, get all our equipment down. Cool, because that's a shortcut to get there. It's just, there's a 10-foot drop right there. All right, so this is actually Side Snake Cave right here up on the left, but I want to go a little further because when I was flying the drone this morning, I saw some water sitting, and I didn't know there was water in this little valley area. We'll come back to you, Side Snake Cave. What is all this? This is like climbing stuff, looks like. Listen, people have been playing out here. They've been having fun. Problem with hiking further is we haven't actually cleared this area, and you actually have to climb over stuff. Ugh. This is awesome. So our goal is to make this into a trail. So it's good to see it when it's, you know, holding water like this, because that's gonna put a damper on the hiking or biking this kind of puddle. But we just need to make a trail off to the side on this part, so when it has rained and there's water sitting in here, you can still just hike around it. But super pretty little valley that will someday be the site of probably one of the most epic trails on the property.
This episode is sponsored by Ground News. Who trusts the media these days? Not me. As most of you know, I was actually involved in the media kind of recently, and I found out firsthand that the media prioritizes shock factor instead of actual facts. Ground News is a website and app which gathers news from all over the world and aggregates it in one place, making it easy for you to compare coverage and form your own opinion. It was created by a small independent team which saw a major problem in the way that we consume information, which can negatively affect our opinions so easily. One feature that grabbed my attention is their blind spot feed, which highlights important news stories from both the left and the right all in one place. They do a great job of exposing major gaps in coverage that ultimately would create different versions of what is really happening, and helps its viewers cut out the noise and avoid the inevitable media spin. Unlike most news platforms, Ground News doesn't choose sides or tell me what to think. It presents all the information, allowing me to decide how I feel about it. For example, let's look at the story analysis. It's been covered by 24 sources with a whopping 67% leaning right. Being able to compare coverage like this makes it easy for me to see the left using words like absurd hypocrisy, while the right says phrases like Second Amendment 1. Seeing all this in one place makes it so much easier to see through the bias and sensationalism that the media tends to use to their advantage, leaving me less influenced and more capable of forming my own opinions. Ground News is fixing what's been broken with the media landscape for a long time. Go to ground.news/MattCarricker or scan the QR code to subscribe. My viewers save 50% on their top tier Vantage plan. It's the same one that I use, and you know I only promote brands that I vet. It's also their biggest discount of the year, so check it out today or even gift it to someone that you know.
So the rest of the crew hasn't showed up yet, so one of the scariest parts about caves is being the first one to go in there
because you never know what, skunk or animal may have come in there while you were gone. Especially when no one else is here. And we find out that snakes moved in. Looks like no snakes though. I think we're good to go. Wanted to come in early to set up our lighting around here. Ugh. I have a couple extra lights today so we can make it a little brighter because it wasn't super lit up for us last time. We had a bunch of headlamps, which is good, but I just want the whole room to just be bright as well, which would be cool. Ugh. Now that I have the room lit up, looks good in here, and we have one more light on the way, plus everyone with their headlamps. This should have plenty of light once that happens. Now that I'm looking around, we got a light back there, but that looks like that could go further. I don't know. We have a lot of digging to find out what actually this will look like. But the plan is to continue digging on this side of the room and just keep going down over here. I think with all the amount of people we're gonna have in here though, it may be hard, but we'll just rotate. Like some person will just be on bucket duty. It will just be grabbing buckets, carrying them back and forth while everyone else is in here. We might have someone in here who's just on bucket moving duty, just moving them from the back to the door, and then someone at the door is taking them, dumping them, bringing back empty buckets, while the other 3 or 4 people are in here just digging and filling buckets. But, I didn't know what that was. It was a moth. Everyone else should be here in about 20 minutes to a half hour, so I might as well make use of my time and start digging. Day 2, Side Snake Cave. Oh, our best worker just showed up. You better start digging. Preston says there's some surprise in there. I was in there for 10 minutes and I didn't see whatever he's talking about, so I'm gonna go in and find it.
All lights off?
Whoa, wait. Oh, you set up lighting back there? Crazy, yep, didn't see that.
What the heck?
How is there lights set up back there?
So, my buddy Paul.
Oh, right there too.
Yeah,
there,
there.
hiding.
Yeah. So, my buddy Paul from Bryant Outdoor Lighting, he came in and set all this stuff up. So
where are the wires? Are there no wires?
So there are wires, but they're tucked in and they run up and around, and we have enough lead time lead on the wires to reroute it anywhere we want.
Oh yeah, you got your battery right there, or is that switch box?
Yeah. So the switch, and a battery, and
cool.
Right now it's just a temporary setup, and so we just have like a little battery. We plug it in, and it's a Milwaukee battery. So got some nice ambiance lighting.
This is kind of the vibe that I'm thinking if we ever put a picnic table in here, just have lighting around the sides. This is awesome.
Nice romantic kind of setting in here.
Yeah, it's perfect for 4 dudes.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
we should get some more dudes in here.
Yeah.
Sweating it out.
Can't wait till Mikey gets in here too.
Can't wait till the shirts come off and we just start, pickaxing away at this dirt.
Do you have to have pants to dig in a cave?
I don't think so. Remember Zoolander, that campaign he did where he was a miner?
Who needs my little lights that I brought in here and set up?
So we got it all going now.
I'm thinking somebody in the mouth of the cave and some people here, and we'll just start digging deeper and wider.
That sounds good.
Wide and deep. That's what I'm talking about. So, under Angel's feet right there is a huge rock. I think it's just a rock. He thinks it may be cave. But either way, even if it's just a rock, I don't know if we can get it out. It's so big. So if that thing doesn't move, well, even if we get it out, I don't know if it'll go out that door. Even if we can lift it.
You don't think?
But it might go from that shovel all the way over here under David, which means we probably can't move it.
We're gonna break it in half.
I mean, yeah, we just have to start chiseling.
But if we can't move that, how tall is that? 4.5 feet?
Yeah.
That's gonna, it'll be a hunch down kind of cave. If that's the floor.
If it goes deeper that way, you never know.
It could.
I think
There's
it
a lot
definitely
of
goes
space.
deeper that way.
So,
I mean, anywhere the roots are is going to be dirt. It's going to be easy to.
Yeah.
Which is everywhere.
Which is everywhere.
Except this way. I haven't gotten very many roots right here.
I mean, you can see where we were. Like that's how much room there was before. We've dug all the way down to there, but we are hitting big rock now. So maybe the floor, maybe a huge rock. We don't know. We're gonna keep digging.
Stick with us.
We're gonna find out.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Well, maybe it's just a wall going down. Crazy. Yeah, that's definitely cool. That's interesting. So he opened up a rock and it just is a probably 3-foot drop and you can see cave wall on the side of it. What if this cave is just like the other one where it just goes to like a funnel in the middle and just goes straight down?
Don't say that. Always with your negative comments.
Well, we just have to stop digging eventually and make our little floor in here so we can just have a room. And at some point in the future, it will cave in, and all our guests who are eating at the picnic table will get a ride.
Then we'll give them like a monument or something.
Yeah, we'll give you a monument if you fall through the floor of our cave.
And die.
We'll change the Side Snake Cave into the Williams family cave or whatever.
Wow, that's cool.
Captain's log. It's been probably 2 hours, hour and a half that everybody's been here, and this is actually crazy. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it, but this is cave wall here, it looks like, and then it goes down there and there. This right here looks like a really big rock that I don't know, it might be cave. This might be the base. I mean, we're hitting, it's still, yeah, there's a rock right there. So this is either a big rock or the cave floor, but this is like a straight ledge and then a hole that goes much deeper, which is crazy looking. But we're just kind of widening everything. We're in a big open spot here. You can see Jenna's got a big open spot over there. I was over there in the mouth kind of working down the floor so that we can more easily walk buckets in and out. But now I'm switching back this side and we're just gonna keep digging. Just going wider and deeper and dirtier, nastier. Oh yeah, it's loose. I see it. It's moving. Sweet. That one's been in our way in the walkway here. Close your eyes.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I could have used it.
Next time,
Yeah, there was some.
iPro. We need iPro.
I was chipping some rocks that I'll just do my
Like
safety
this.
squints.
Yeah.
That's not safe enough these days.
Even just sending this pretty hard will send dirt back.
We didn't even get hurt in the 40-foot deep cave, and someone loses an eye in here.
That would be bad. This is the most safe thing we've done in a while.
This is a lot of room. All right, hey, go in the deepest part and stand up, and let's just see how close we are.
think he's in it.
I think we're not close. No. It's been a while since we stood up.
Yeah. My knees aren't working. I turned on yet.
Cool.
But yeah, this is.
We're getting there.
That's solid.
Yeah. And that's a
Nice.
nice. We're getting there. We're over halfway through the middle of the room, too.
Yeah.
It's super comfy to sit though.
It is nice to sit now. The entrance is getting a lot deeper. He's just chiseling away, making a trough down here. I've been chiseling this part of the entrance, and then I'm moving buckets to him. He's moving buckets outside, and Mikey's outside dumping buckets and then giving us empties. So it is moving. Jenna hasn't really done anything today.
Excuse me,
Just
I've
kidding.
done so much.
She actually
Carrying a hole right
she
there.
did that whole area over
Yeah.
there, which is amazing, Jenna.
And this
Way
would
to
be
go.
deeper, but it's rock. This here.
I bet that rock comes out.
The David
Maybe
Angel
we
hole.
can try.
though.
It comes all the way
David
here.
Angel.
David Angel hole, much bigger.
That sounds like a magician's name.
I started that hole.
David Angel.
Y'all are special.
The way we have been doing this is we have to carry them out while we're hunched over, which is really fun on your back.
So Preston rigged up a line up here with a hook so we can just do that and push them out without having to carry their weight. We got a pulley on it. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah. I mean, it's the old Backsaver 9000. That actually is a really good improvement. That was our first like test bucket to make sure it actually is helpful, and it definitely is, because we still can't stand up straight and carry buckets in there. We got a hunch, especially in the first part. But we're digging down. Keep it moving. Jenna found a canine tooth.
So cool.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
It's getting really dusty. That topsoil back there is light and dusty, so we got our mask on. But yeah, it looks like a dog's canine tooth to me.
Coyote maybe?
Yeah. I don't know, I've never seen one coyote tooth out. I've never seen a coyote tooth actually. So everything that you can see right there is what sticks out of the gums. And then all of that part right there is all buried in the gums, buried in the bone. Canine teeth are huge. So, Jenna's trying to see if there's more of some animal.
If we can get a whole animal, it'd be
Yeah,
so cool.
she just excavated that from back there.
I love this.
It's going good right now.
Yeah.
We're making really big headway. And then over here in the mouth of the cave, it's really opening up, getting nice and tall. David, tell me how tall yours is back there.
Right here?
Yeah, we're almost to 5 feet tall.
Still about 4'8".
4 foot 8 inches.
Well, that's
He's
good.
been going this way too instead of straight.
Yeah.
Well, look at 4'10".
4'10". Over here though, we got 5'3" up here in the mouth. So I can stand with just my neck bent over. My shoulders are touching, but otherwise my spine is straight up into the shoulders. Getting there.
It's great.
Only like 19 more days and we'll have this place
19?
cleared out.
Is that your guesstimate?
It's gonna be great. No, I think 4 more days.
I mean, it's a big difference from when we first crawled in here.
Yeah, I mean you can see back behind you,
Yeah.
that's how
There's a lot
tall it
of
was. And this was all up to here. We've dug everything down here out. Let's go.
I don't know if you noticed we changed clothes. This is actually day 2. I just didn't feel like we got enough done to make a complete video, so we're out here on second day. So actually this morning, super early, piece of really thin metal. I'll go clean it up. I got up super early this morning. I went to the grocery store and I got a bunch of stuff to cook some burgers at lunch. So I'm gonna go fire up the grill right now. It's actually just an excuse to get me out of the digging for 20 minutes before they all get out of the digging. So I'm gonna go fire up the grill and get it ready to rock. We got it down by the river where it's freaking beautiful because it's fall right now, almost winter, and it's nice and cool in Texas. Texas, not normally cool. Oh, by the way, speaking of fall, someone's at the gun range. The gun range is up over that hill and a little ways that way. This cave is like on the other end of the property near the gun range. Speaking of fall, Black Friday and Cyber Monday weekend is coming up soon, and all of our stuff is on sale, like 15% off, including our Desperado Mining Co. shirts. We even have one Demolition shirt, a black Demolition shirt, and it is 25% off. So if you want to get you some good deals, get some early Christmas presents for that guy in your life who would love a Demolition Ranch shirt or hat, we got them. They're discounted Cyber Monday, Black Friday weekend. We've put some what do you call these things, posts in the ground, but they go here and here, and we're gonna run chains in between them. It's because after our event we just killed the grass. You can see it's still all gone here, but also the whole pasture is a lot thinner because we had so much traffic, and then just people continuing to drive on it, our guests at the Air BNB houses, as well as our yard guys and everybody. And so I want this pasture to be like the prettiest pasture you've ever seen. Like, I just want it to be beautiful. And so we're actually gonna chain all this off so you can drive down to here. There'll be plenty of parking here for going to the river, but you can't pass it. And so that'll allow this grass to come back because it's just not coming back because people keep driving on it. So this will all be parking over here, but then also you won't be able to drive down to the river. That's mostly just so people don't get stuck down there. Jenna's car got stuck there once. The golf cart slid down there one time. So that's make sure people will just park here and then walk down to the river. And then this pasture will stay nice and beautiful and green, and it's gonna be awesome. Booyah, baby. Let that heat up for a sec. While it's doing that, let me show you what we did here. I don't think I've showed y'all this yet. So this was the stage pavilion that we made, which I know you guys saw. Problem was it's 22 feet long, and all I could find were 16-foot boards when we made it. So we went to here and then had a seam, and then I put one on the back that went to there and had a seam, but it wasn't a complete board. So we've got some bigger boards now, and we replaced them. And then also in the middle, you can't see it, but there is a big 1/4-inch piece of steel ran all the way through the center of that. So it was just kind of starting to sag. It looked fine when we first made it, but then it was just starting to sag and looked really weird. So we went ahead and just, yeah, redid it and made it better this time. Got the board we needed, plus a big piece of steel in the middle of that thing. So now it's perfectly straight and it looks amazing. I don't really like, I'm gonna change this up because it keeps it from messing up, but it just looks, it looks wonky. Anyway, this is good for our next event that we have out here. And we're hoping spring we'll do something. We tried, what was that, like a month ago, but our bands fell through and I just didn't want to put on an event that wasn't going to be amazing. So we decided to postpone it. So springtime is what we're hoping. Once the winter goes away and it starts warming up again and the river's fun again, yeah, we'll get you guys out here. So pretty. The doves? Yeah, I love this place. The leaves are all falling out of pecan trees. So good. And our steps are still there. They survived 2 floods and have not budged an inch. It's because I'm such a good engineer, that's why. I forgot to bring a spatula for the burgers, but luckily this one was left out here. It's just black mold, it's fine. This is our little secret. First course, we got queso. It says remove plastic and add a 1/2 cup of milk. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're just gonna put it on the grill. Start warming up. While we are on the topic of grilling, this is a real big piece of crap. Like it's one of those cheap like Home Depot grills, you know, that are just kind of like bolted together and they'll last you like 2 years and then they totally fall apart. Very thin metal. It wasn't made with love. We need some nice grills down here. That's the same one. It's actually a different one, but it's the same quality. It's just a piece of junk. I actually have wires that I have put on here to just keep it from rocking as much. The wires kind of stop it from going too far. If the wires weren't there, it just goes kunk and it just collapses down. So it'd be cool to have some big, thick ones that are gonna last for 30 years. Where do I find those? You just gotta find someone on like Marketplace to make those? Or is there like a company that makes stuff like that? And we want grill, like barbecue pit style, not like a smoker. We don't want a big pit smoker. We just want a grill like this so you could put burgers on it. You could, you know, do the easy stuff that you would want to do by the river. Just sit out there and grill with your family. We're gonna have campsites all down over there. And so we're probably gonna have a bunch of them over there. But then over here is kind of the communal area. And so, I don't know, a few over here would be really cool. Maybe the better ones over here, the bigger ones. Like over there in the campsites, you have one that, you know, could do a small family, but here, you know, maybe we have several that are that size that could do, you know, 15 people. You could cook a bunch of burgers on this thing. So where would I find good quality grills that would last for a lifetime, last years and years? You know, you gotta probably keep them up, paint them, that kind of thing, but I just want some nice ones out here that aren't gonna break, aren't gonna rust, aren't gonna fall apart, and are gonna bring people a lot of joy as they cook meals out here by the Guadalupe River. I tried a different method today where I made a big pile in the middle and lit it, but I left these kind of unburned around the edge, hoping it'll kind of slow down and have a nice steady fire. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it works. Usually I light it all in a big pile and then I spread it all out so they're all evenly burned. But I need this burned for a while because got the queso on, it's going now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the grate on here and start heating it up, and then I'm gonna put poppers on and let those start cooking. And then people should be showing up right about then, and then I'll throw the actual hamburgers on. So this is my plan. We'll see if it works. I'll let you know. Hot. It is working. It is nice and warm. Hot. Gonna get the poppers on there now. I really need some tongs. I messed up. It's gonna be so good. Lunch was good. It actually worked really good the way I spread those, so I'm gonna do that more often. We're done. But look, here's what I'm talking about. Everyone parked all of their trucks on the grass that I'm trying to grow back. Jenna?
I didn't drive here.
True, but you let Clint park. Actually, he parked in the...
He's in the dirt.
Clint's okay. Everyone else, we need to get our chains up. Back to the cave, now that we're full of lunch. My job is bucket guy. So I lift him up and I throw him out to Preston Bucket. Okay. He grabs him off the rope, takes him, dumps him, throws me the hook back.
Hey, click your light on.
And then he'll go dump the bucket and then throw us an empty bucket back. But we're doing pretty good. We're getting a lot of buckets out of here pretty quick. Bucket! And that is so much easier than trying to walk slouched down, because it's like all lower back when you're carrying a bucket like this. Like you can't sit up straight. It's hard. So we're doing that over and over and over for hours, but it's way better. I mean, it's just like the other cave. The way we emptied it out, adapted over time as we figured out what works. Bucket. And we didn't have this last time, but it is definitely an improvement on the way to move dirt out of this hole. And we're getting taller. Look.
Basically standing.
Yeah, look at me. I'm just bad posture, but I'm standing. Jen, I can't help us but notice that your swings don't have the force they did earlier.
No, I'm tired.
We are worn out. So the other cave, we weren't able to all get in there and work at once, so we had to take shifts. And so we didn't just work all day long. It is late afternoon now, and we're tired, but man, we got a bunch done. So there's our entrance, which is way deeper and wider. And I think I'll be able to widen it still. That's what I've been working on over here. I got this way down, got some big rocks out that we weren't sure if that was cave bottom, and it wasn't. Like that. There's a big rock there. Mikey has made a really deep... Oh, let's get the measurement. Put this laser down at the bottom, shoot at the ceiling. He's making a hole so he can get a false measurement.
Well, what you want to quit?
Still rolling through that.
6'1".
Hey,
Holy cow.
that's awesome.
6'7".
Oh, it says 6'7"? Oh yeah, it does say 6'7". I thought it said 6'1".
Read.
6'7". That's almost as tall as me. I'm 6'9".
According to the internet.
So Jenna's she started here at the start of the video and has just been working her way around the room over there. And it still goes back further. I mean, that's all dirt behind you, right?
It is, but like, I don't know how strong this rock is going to be.
Oh, is that rock?
It's that softer rock, though, that kind of slides off.
Yeah, it's very brittle rock.
I just need y'all to take one of the big things
Pickaxes.
to it, I think. Yeah.
So this is actually pretty weird over here. You can see, well, you dug under that.
It goes really far.
So this is a bridge of rock. It's a giant rock, which we're not sure if it's cave wall or if it's just a loose rock.
No, it's not a loose rock.
You think it's cave wall?
I mean, look underneath.
You can see them.
Yeah, okay. So that's staying there. But it's weird because it's like, it's not connected back here. It's like cut open.
Down here it goes into the wall.
It's all connected there. And then there's another giant rock, even bigger. I mean, that weighs 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, we're not getting that out of here.
So we're not digging that one out. So, kind of see. Are you on rock on your right arm over here?
There.
Yeah.
Well, Mikey's
That's
about
rock.
to be so dirty.
So we are starting to hit more rock. I think it's possible that we could make a 5-foot tall central area of this room that you could walk in and look around. I don't know if it's going to be picnic table possible. But maybe if we use these rocks as our benches or something, like... So that does go under, huh? Weird. How is it kind of cave but goes around in a sharp line like that?
Maybe rocks, big rocks.
Ah, crap!
Where?
Rub me out, man! Run me out!
Help him now.
Ow!
What's cramping?
My stomach!
Oh,
Jabba, give me a
how are you?
belly
gonna-
rub!
Rub his stomach.
Rub my belly!
Rub his stomach.
Mikey, how do you get a cramp in your stomach?
You're
like
done.
Your abs?
Jenna, dump the buckets on him. He's done.
Just bury him.
Just bury him. They'll never know.
Can you breathe?
Stone at the doorway.
You need me to pull you out of there?
You're live, Mikey.
Oh!
Get back!
He's still smiling.
Get back!
Let me pull you out.
It's too late. I'll drag you out. Leave me out. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Let me die.
Let me deal with it.
Just let me deal with it. All right. What do you think? Another 2 days in here to kind of really get a good idea?
For sure. Yeah.
We have a much better idea than we did. We know that this cave it is worthwhile. Like, I was wondering if we dig down 6 inches and hit rock.
No.
We've dug down enough that Mikey can get a cramp stuck in a hole down there, and we can't even help him. He's too far
Are
down.
you okay?
Gone forever. I'm just gonna sleep.
Do you want to see something gross?
I don't know.
Watch this.
Ew.
Give me some of that.
Wait, yeah, I'm gonna do it over Mikey. Ready? Wrapping up this video. Thanks for watching 2 days worth of cave in one video. We'll be back in here probably in a couple weeks. We're gonna take a little break, let the weather cool down. It's cooling down, but like we're still. Are you dying?
Yep.
He looks like a
I just
zombie
want to
like
touch you
coming out.
before I go.
Just want to hold my foot
I
as
just
you
wanna-
die.
I want to feel another human before I go.
We'll be back in a couple weeks.
I won't be.
Thanks for watching. I love you. Mikey's dead.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.